these mobs are taking a couple hits here to kill. I don't know. Ooh, another one of these swords. Really good if you're running a crit build. Whew. I had that one on my Dancing Strike character. Oh man. I was doing tons of damage on my Dancing Strike character. Because there was another one-handed sword. How much different classes trees are? Oh yeah. Well, that and like, if you look here, on my single totem, you can go poison build, cold build, like freezing damage, and then there's lightning damage. Where's lightning damage? Oh, never mind. This one doesn't do lightning. This one's cold and poison, which is ridiculous. Then like this wolf, it can do a lightning, bleed, cold damage. This bird can go to like a support bird where it heals you and buffs you. Over here is just some damage, cold damage, lightning. It's ridiculous. So yeah, the amount of like variety per character is like off the charts. I find it to be the not so crowded Path of Exile. Like Path of Exile, it's flooded. There's so much. It's almost too much. But this is Path of Exile scaled back.
Ugh, remind me to... Alright, I think we're far enough away from her.
Yeah, and every character, you can do lightning, or fire, or physical, poison. Like there's just, any character can be whatever you want it to be, essentially. Almost. Almost.
Impossible. Impossible.
And the game isn't even officially released, so hopefully they do have a patch plan, map, or roadmap. That's the word for it. Yeah, so they're definitely doing their work. Oh, you are not taking the tanky board. This probably means I need to go back and do some weapon crafting or forging. So if you want to check out the forging, I'm going to mess around with it a little bit. So I think my amulet's already shattered. It is. My ring shattered too? My ring is not shattered yet. So always make sure you have a glyph on. I always keep it on the guardian glyph. Completely mitigates a minor fracture, reduces damaging fracture to a minor fracture. Then the other one reduces the instability added by 60%. I always find protecting it from completely becoming garbage is better. Then each rune has a prefix and a suffix. Each item, sorry. And then these do just what they say. If you just read those, you'll figure that part out. But the one more. 30% weapon damage. That's good. I mean, minion damage. A new special ring. Are these broken? These are not broken. Tier 5. Holy cow. I don't know if I've ever gotten to a tier 5. 56% minion damage. Whew. Oh wow, I really can't level up. That's crazy. Attunement ring, I can't do that before. What can I add to here? And then you could just select affix shards and do the prefix, and it'll sort it. Let's add. Can I get something for me, maybe? Add damage. Minion health, minion regen, and just damage. I could do lightning damage because my lightning damage gets converted to my crows. Maybe I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll just leave it empty. Now my minions do 206%. Spell damage is 378. Alright, moving on. That looks better. Now things are dying. I'm dying too, so I need to figure that out as well. Well, like I said, I can concentrate about my defense a little bit later. And items do transfer from character to character if you select the shared stashes when you create your character. Because you can make it so each character is its own thing. Yeah. But then you can't change it. Once you make that decision, you can't change it back. So.
Impossible.
And I didn't know that on my first character. On my second character, I ended up making it so I don't share the stash. So I thought the whole game that you can't transfer items. But when you make a character, you can make it so you can transfer items. So you have a shared stash. I just did my second character like I couldn't. That was kind of silly of me. We are going to do... Let's bring that up. Get more haste. Or chance to have haste, I should say. Late game movement speed or a movement skill is very important towards the final end of the game. There's some bosses where you have to be quick. Are these guys like resistant to lightning? They survive for a really long time. And I don't appreciate that. Not at all.
Possible.
Of course I went the dead end way. Does my leap slam do 3 damage? That's hilarious. It does. It's not leveled up at all. I use it for just moving around. I get homing shots next level on my totem, which is gonna be a while. Let's see if the homing shots are worth it.
Impossible.
Get up. I am the squishiest.
No room.
Do I have some shatter? Oh, I got 2. And pick up when you see a shatter stone, pick it up or buy it. You need so many of those. And if you don't know why yet, you will find out. Because you have a chance of getting every prefix and suffix on an item when you shatter it. Destroy an item creating a random number of affix shards containing its power. Affixes, sorry. Mucho importante. Or what, important? Yeah, let's not say words I don't know. I know what mucho is, though. Anyways, moving on.
I owe you my life again.
No way. No,
You've got to let
Spanish
me save you
in
once
any way,
in a
shape, or
while,
form. I took 2 years of it and don't remember a damn thing of it. Or maybe it was only 1 year. Either way, I don't remember any of it. Keep clicking on the... There's nothing more satisfying than hearing the ding from a skill leveling up. Whoa, you have a lot of shards on you. Thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh, not that way. I also really like their music. So. Oh no! I was in that guy's little spin. Oh, there's a lot of shrines around here. Wolfie leveled up, even though I'm not using him. Oh, there's even like some skills that will trigger off of another skill, and that's a whole other bag. Mana, maximum mana added as stun avoidance. Cast a small lightning explosion when you are stunned. That's fun and all, but I don't think it's quite too useful. That guy's pretty deadly to my build. It's really hard.
Impossible.
Mage level of lightning blast. Oh, right, lightning blast. What? Nope. Summon wolf +1. That could be good. Shattering, thank you. If you don't see me picking up all these shards, you don't, I have a ton of these. Like if I go to this and then I go to view materials, like I have 2,207. Like I have a ton of stuff. Like strength and vitality, got a ton of those. I don't use a lot of, what do they call them in this game? This stuff. I don't have a lot of this stuff. I don't use a lot of it, I should say. I probably should be, but I'm not. Because your skills will scale off of strength, dexterity, intelligence, atonement, and vitality. So it's useful for some builds. It definitely is. And sometimes you'll just end up with a lot of it, regardless of what you do. Ouch.
Impossible.
Oh, get out of there. This build is so much fun, and I love the lightning because it's so flashy. It's like blue shiny kind of thing. Oh, they died. Minion dodge rate. Well, I haven't seen that one before yet. 200.
No room.
Oh, and the auto soar and transfer crafting items. That's very convenient. Like, that's what also annoyed me about Path of Exile. They don't have a sort inventory. It's like so painful. Let's just sell these. Let's be honest, I'm not going to use them. And you'll find more, especially of the smaller ones. You'll find them. You'll end up hoarding way more than you need to. It happens. I mean, maybe I'll use this, but I don't do bleed. Even cold damage, so I'd only get like 18% lightning damage. I think I have these. Don't I have these? Yeah, I have this one. I have the cold boots too, don't I? Oh, oh. Let's put you away. Oh, not you. And I have 2 of you. Let's compare these two. Some legendaries are better than others. They're stat-wise. This one has a higher chance to ignite, so I'll keep that one. I wouldn't keep 2 of them, but one-handed swords I'll keep 2 of them of. But I wouldn't do that. Bother with that with some other stuff. Oh no, I said I was gonna keep that. Oh, what am I clicking on? I clicked on a bunch of things. These two are exactly the same. Those. Sell that. I'll just sell that. There we go. That looks a little bit better.
Yes?
How much longer do I got? An hour and a half? Okay. Passive
I'm
point.
glad to get a chance to rest a moment. It's been quite a day, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so rough. Alright. Idle expansion, so I need to do that one, and a passive point. So we're doing both of those.
Yes?
Passive point. Up totem damage. Nope. But yeah, this character has been a ton of fun. I have lots of fun with this character. I always like lightning builds. Because the lightning is always like chain to other enemies and stuff, so it's always fun. Just watching him like zap around, it's always a good time. Ow, he almost killed me. I really need to concentrate on my own defenses soon. They're gonna like start one-hitting me. That's the problem. Crit strike avoidance. Eh. Oh, I do have a buff as well, but Itra's Blessing, which increases their damages and all that. But it's not currently being leveled, so it's only mildly helpful. It's not as helpful.
Possible.
But it definitely increases their damage. It's certainly worth using. I just always forget while running around trying not to die. And once you get the crafting system down, it's actually worth picking up. So each item has its own modifiers, I guess, in the top there, below the title of the name. So if you pick up a blank one, you can like make it whatever you want. So it's also kind of cool. So it's kind of worth picking up gray items if you're looking for a specific prefixes and suffixes, because you can just make it whatever you want. There is the rune to wipe it clean, but it still ends up with like 5 instability or 10 instability. So you lose a little bit of possible room on it. Did you summon already? You have to kill a bunch of these guys to get the boss to spawn. He's being stubborn. Receive a glancing blow, armor, increased armor. Interesting. There he is. Really coming after me. Out of here. Hey, he almost got me. Atonement, mana regen. I guess I'll pick it up just to sell it for now. And it's always worth picking things up with like special modifiers, just so if you make a character that requires those modifiers, you can make an item / craft an item to fit that build. And just makes your build more fun. Or even more fun is a better way of saying that. Just like I'm doing really good on this build because I have like what? 3 different legendaries on right now, or 4. And I got like 4 legendaries on. Which early game legendaries are helpful. Late game, you probably will only end up having 1 or 2 legendary items. But late game, you really need to specialize with like resistances and defenses and stuff like that. Oh wait, where am I going? I think I'm done here, actually. Oh, you're running around killing things and blabbing.
You killed him. Thank you.
Oh, do all the side quests. If they say they need idle spots or passive points. Which there's only like 2 quests or 3 quests that don't give you anything but EXP. So just do every quest. That's what I always say. Just do every single quest. Yeah, we'll do more haste. We can check out the skill. Oh, I bet that's strong. Oh my god. Except for you can't move while this is happening. Which I bet there's a modifier for that. Avalanche is now casted around you and follows your movement. See it right there. Of course, that makes it expensive and a cooldown. Wow, that's interesting. Hit damage while totem active. Avalanche hits deal more damage while you have at least one totem active. Chance or boulder to convert to a rock elemental, which is a melee physical minion that decays over time. Interesting. If this converted to lightning more, I would probably